I think if you look at the national outlook of engagement and re-engagement, as a city, we acknowledge that there's so many areas of expertise, so many areas of improvement that we need to have. So these collaborations and establishment of city-to-city relationships help improve the way the city is managed and actually expose the city sometimes to better programming and better development. As a city council, our main thrust is actually to create the conducive environment for investors. If you look at the international approach, it is to reduce carbon emissions. Hence, the city of Quelimane has been very strong in introducing the cycling culture, which goes a long way in managing their carbon footprint. We as a city are also a smart and green city, and from these initiatives we are learning of how we can improve our environment in terms of management, and also once we are able to create a conducive environment and we are internationally exposed through these partnerships, we can also attract more international investors because the attributes of the city will be improved.
Okay, and then
it is very significant. I think if you look at, I think we call it a municipal bank or a city bank. If you look at access to finance and funding, sometimes it's limited. And as the people of Bulawayo, as a city council, we want our local residents and commercial business people to have access that is maybe affordable and also easily accessible. So we believe that as council, if we have a bank, those are some of the things that will make the economy of Bulawayo vibrant and also help to resuscitate it.
And how far have you gone in terms of establishing that financial institution?
I think initial discussions were held with various partners. There is a council resolution, obviously, and what we have done, we've been looking at a transaction advisor. So the discussions have been ongoing with the transaction advisor, but I think at the moment we are yet to firmly finalize how we can transition and form this bank. The city-to-city or sister-city relationship or the signing of the MOU, it covers various sectors. Some of them will be commerce, some of them will be industry, infrastructure, and whatever attribute or sector we want to promote. So once we have signed an MOU, it will be easier to have maybe inward missions from Quelimane as well as other international visitors. For instance, they've got trade fairs, so the city can also go out and look for funding and investors through the platforms that Quelimane offers, just as much as we will also offer them platforms like our international trade fair and other exhibitions and expos that they can participate in. And also the very fact that we are twinned with them, they will now have a better understanding of who we are. So in their own day-to-day work, when they approach or when they are availed opportunities, they can see how Bulawayo can come in. For instance, he mentioned 2 projects which we are already working on as a city. The first one was the Bloomberg Foundation, which is also going to be a youth-centered climate change reaction or adaptation so that young people can participate in how they improve our resilience as a city. So they are also working on that. Learning and exchanging the platforms that are available for development also helps us to become a better city. We are also working with them under another project called the Amadi project, which is looking at how we can improve data capturing and data management as a city. So those 2 projects are already the basis of improving city environment, improving attributes and attractiveness of the city.
You have been twinning with